Over the past few months, life has not been so cool. We have been through so much difficulty and tough times. Activities that were beyond our control took place. A lot of things has been going on. Lives has been lost during this pandemic as a result of the virus. Many has lost their loved ones, family, relatives and colleagues. And most times it becomes too hard to move on and have peace of mind within. Despite all, we know deep inside of us that we need to be stronger and that we can find peace. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to maintain peace in the midst of chaos. The first way to maintain peace is to learn to let go and let things be. We can't control the people around us, but we can control how we respond to their behavior. When you feel like things are not going the way you want it to be, try taking a step back and relax. I know people drive us crazy when we don't act the way we expect them to, but they will never act the way we expect them to. It's good to feel special, it's even good to feel in control, but it's important to understand that you cannot control another human being. So trying to change the unchangeable will leave you feeling angrier than you were before you started. So in order for you to be able to maintain peace in the midst of chaos, you need to learn to let go of things and let it be. The next thing you need to do is to look beyond chaos. Painful events and experiences happen to everyone. Sometimes they are so painful that it feels like nothing will ever feel right anymore. So no matter how terrible the events that occurred in your life feels, know that you have the strength to get through it. There is always something you want to accomplish in life. So when you look at it with an open mind and heart, you'll feel the inner peace. So instead of you focusing on how things should be, learn to look at the big picture in order to maintain peace. So the next way to maintain peace is to expect the unexpected. I know this might sound absurd, but unexpected events happen to everyone. So it's important to acknowledge them as a part of life and plan for them when possible. When we learn to expect the unexpected, we'll spend less time resisting life's issues and more time proactively dealing with them. Some days are great, others are not. So each of these days you get to decide and design how to make things better. You not only benefit from making things better, but you are happier in all circumstances because you focus on the positive instead of the negative. So make sure with time you get to expect the unexpected, because most times things may not go according to plan. Life might just throw at you some things and you just need to move on with it. The fourth way to maintain peace in the midst of chaos is to stop taking everything personal. Now, the world is not all about you, and it never will be. While we are important to some, we are not important to everyone. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be able to let go of things and maintain your peace. Stop taking responsibility for the way other people cope with the stress in their lives. If someone is being rude to you, remember it is a reflection of whatever is going on inside of them and not you. So stop taking things personally, because the world does not revolve around you and people have so much going on in their lives that not everything they do is based on what you do to them. Most times they just decide to take their anger, the pain they feel, and throw them up at you. So try not to take everything personal to maintain your peace. The next way is to surround yourself with positivity. Now, this is one way you can maintain peace with yourself, to constantly remind yourself how amazing you are. So take a moment to think about what helps you motivated? What keeps you positive and energized? Write down quotes, put them in a frame, hang it where you can see them daily. Wear jewelry that keeps your thoughts from straying to the negative. Connect with positive people that will encourage you, motivate you, compliment you, and even support you during hard times.
The next way to maintain peace in the midst of chaos is to practice compassion in everything that you do. Life is full of uncertainties and it can be hard to practice compassion, but it is crucial that we learn because this gives us hope for a better future. Set your intentions to compassion every day and try to be supportive no matter what situation you find yourself in. Put yourself in other people's shoes and try to understand where they are coming from. No matter how they react to you, practice compassion. The next way to maintain peace in the midst of chaos is to talk to someone you trust. Allow yourself open up to someone you trust, no matter how strong you think you are. Even if we think that we can face everything on our own, we have to constantly remind ourselves that we are not alone. Asking for help is never a sign of weakness. When you are in the midst of chaos, allow yourself to let someone in. They may not be able to solve your problems, but it makes your journey a little more bearable. So always try to talk to someone you trust so you can be able to feel better. The next way is to avoid negative thinking. In the midst of chaos, we have to train ourselves to catch those negative thoughts and send them away. Don't be so hard on yourself when things are not going as planned. Avoid negative thoughts that will rob you of your peace. Sit down and make a list of all your strengths and positive characteristics so you can change your mindset from negative self-talk. And try to improve yourself on speaking positive things about yourself and about what you do. The last way to maintain peace in the midst of chaos is to think less. Many of us think more about the bad things that happens in our life, and we also forget that most of the things we think about are never going to happen. And overthinking kills your peace and ruins your life. So stop overthinking and you start saying the peace that awaits you. Spend less time thinking and worrying about things that wouldn't yield you any benefit. Use the time that you used to think and spend it on positive and productive activities. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm going to see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a video.